Hi team, first and foremost, thank you always for joining me, and today I'm going to talk to you about channel membership and when and why it's coming to the channel. And to keep you visually entertained, I'll be messing around with a couple of toys, doing some unboxings and things like that. And so yeah, I've been thinking about doing channel membership for a long time, but I've decided to finally kind of like bite the bullet, so to speak. And yeah, I intend to release it soon and provide it at an offering of $2.99. At least that's the price point that YouTube recommends. And by the way, this is kind of cool, right? This is the Wild King Triceratops mixed with Ractinite. I think that's very, very neat in this centaur look. And yeah, in terms of like, you might be interested, well, what do I get out of it? Well, there's going to be a toy component, but there's also going to be a very personal component to it. And at least for me, I think the personal aspect is more important, and maybe that's what I'm kind of getting out of it. But I'll start with the toy components first. And so I get a lot of toys. I got a lot of sponsors. Big shout out to TF Safari, Blockies, AliExpress, YOLO Park. And when I get these things, I do an initial reaction by myself, where I open these things up, I take a look at it, and I try to figure out how I'm going to present it to you. Of course, I have my initial reaction to it, again, to myself, and I'm kind of like oohing and awing and just kind of internalizing but what's the best way to kind of produce this content. But in these videos that are open to members, I will be talking to you first. These videos will not be available to the public. And like, for instance, I'll be showcasing this guy. This is New Age's David, right? But he has the Skybound arm. And so I would be looking at this and trying to figure out what's the best way to communicate this or market this, so to speak, in a video, and I'll be soliciting your response. Maybe you'll give me feedback on specific poses to put him in, give me topics to talk about, pictures to reference from Skybound or something, so it'll be a collective creative process in terms of creating content. And I will give you guys shout outs when I draft the actual video, especially if you pointed out something like really, really, really unique, and that's a great idea. I'll be like, hey, shout outs to channel member, XYZ for telling me about, such and such feature that I was able to look up. And yeah, so I think it's going to be really, really cool. And I get a lot of toys on the regular, and so that'll be kind of like the thing that we do with regard to toys. But I think the personal angle is a little bit more special, and I know that sounds super arrogant, but what that personal angle is you will hear me talk to you in my voice. And I don't mean Bot Bender Orange. I'm talking to you about me as a human being, as a person. Sometimes I curse because, I'm not saying that each video is going to be like filled with curses or anything like that, but just naturally, like, when I say like, hey, get the cup out of here, well, it may not be the word cup, right? I'm just saying and just putting it out there, but I'll be talking to you as my natural self. I'll also be talking about natural topics, things that aren't necessarily related to just toys, just things that are happening in my life, existential crises, and just the human experience, so to speak. And also I'll be doing like member only like posts and chats. And so if there's any, oops, I forgot to put this back with David. So if there's anything that you ever wanted to talk to me about, you could bring it up in chat as well. And for those of you, if you wanted a really longer, moment to like converse with me, then we might even exchange Discords and, things like that. It's really just an opportunity for you to get to know me on a more personal level, and me to get to know you as well. It's a bit of a two-way street, so to speak. And again, I kind of value that more. And also the giveaways, I will prioritize to channel members. I don't know if I'm going to continue giving them away to the public, but yeah, if I do have these giveaways, it'll be prioritized to channel members first. And if you are an international member, of course, I always talk about giving out Amazon gift cards. What the? You guys hear that? What is going on? There's some weird rumbling. Oh, weird. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but whatever, dude. I'll just keep going. And so yeah, so it's an opportunity basically for you to get to know me better. And like I said, I'll be talking about yo, these are clean. Yo, these are dope. Wow. This is Dr. Wu joint. Wow. These are dope. Sorry. Whoa. Got carried away right there on the awesomeness of this set. But yeah, it'll just be an opportunity for me to speak to you from the heart as a person and not as a content creator. Speak to you in my real voice. and just have real combos and conversations with you. Things that I wouldn't talk about on the channel, either because it's not relevant to toys or because sometimes YouTube just doesn't like me talking about certain things. And that's really about it. I don't know what else to say. But yeah, so again, if you're interested, $2.99 is going to be the price point. In terms of what you get, you're going to be getting initial reactions, unboxings, and me soliciting your feedback on how we can, partake in a creative community process in terms of presenting this to the wider fandom. I'll be giving you guys proper credit if you help me out with such things, and just kind of general shout outs to the community as well. And on top of that, I'll be speaking to you in my normal human corporeal voice and not as Botbender Orange. Of course, BBO is a segment of my personality, obviously, so there's going to be some similarities and stuff. But once you hear my normal voice, you will probably understand what I mean by normal voice. Yeah. I'll be talking about normal topics, the human experience, day-to-day stuff. I'm not really a politics guy, so I generally won't talk about politics too much unless it's in relation to toys. And that's really about it. Yeah, I'm not trying to overly sell you on it. I'm not trying to like ram it down your throat or anything, but I'm just trying to inform you that that's what I'm planning to do. And if you want to be a part of it, $2.99, and then you can be a part of the squad. Okay. That's all I really got to say today. Yeah, and so again, thank you everyone who's been a part of this channel, whether from soft subscribers, hard subscribers, just viewers, casuals, whatever's. I really do appreciate everyone's generous donation of time, and that's the same thing for today as well. Yeah, talk to y'all soon. Okay, this guy's pretty dope. He got that eye patch, huh? Very, very nice. Talk to y'all soon. Bye.